welcome you back to Black Side Tonight. We're going to talk about Will Smith finally apologizing to Chris Rock. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Will Smith, after being infamous for slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars, has finally came out and apologized to Chris Rock, his brother, his family, and everybody associated with the Oscars. We know that Will Smith has been on sabbatical. He went over to Dubai and other countries to try and get his mind together. We know what's behind the way he was acting that night. It was his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, a woman who's nothing to me but a Jezebel 304 and whatever else you can think of. A woman who props up another man who happens to be dead, Tupac, over the father of her children, a man who has given her the life that 99.9% of the women wish they had, a man who has achieved the highest goals in Hollywood history, especially as a black man. And to see him treated the way he was treated by this woman, and she continues to treat this man with disrespect. I hope after this apology, there's something else that comes after this. There's some divorce papers. You know, sometimes it doesn't matter how much it costs. Sometimes you need peace, and that's what Will Smith needs right now. This was purely out of his character. His mother, his sister could not believe what Will did. But when you have a woman, this diabolical narcissist that he was living with, take control of your mind and your thoughts, and she looks at you and you go up and react in front of billions of people and slap someone in their face. Will Smith is 50 years old. Will Smith, you know, would never have done this if his buttons wasn't pressed by that Jezebel. It's sad to see this man in the condition that he's in, that he had to make another 5-minute video of him apologizing for actions that's purely out of his character. Will Smith was one of the most beloved actors in America. He was one of the highest paid actors in America. We know he just did sign a deal. And most people probably thought in Hollywood, this is not the Will Smith we know. They probably said, yeah, it's that woman. It's that woman. And they said, well, let's put this guy back in some movies. Maybe Will Smith will do some independent movies. Maybe Will Smith will do some extraordinary things after this incident. Now, I don't know how Chris Rock is going to accept this apology. He may say, hey, I'll accept, but send me a couple of dollars. But Chris Rock seems to be the type of brother who would accept his apology, and hopefully he can move on, because he knows that Will Smith, that wasn't a real man that he knows. You can look in this man's eyes in this picture and see he's not in his right mind. He's still grappling about what he has done, but he's grappling with, should I get rid of this woman who has tormented him for over 25 years about a man who's dead? This woman has put this man through the ringer. This woman has gotten on TV reading letters from Tupac, talking to her kids about another man wishing that that was their father. What kind of woman would do this? Except a woman who is a narcissist, a woman who only cares about herself and her image. The way she talks to this man in her disrespectful tone, the way she have had extramarital affairs with Mark Anthony in this, I can't remember that fool's name, man. You know who I'm talking about. And he had to sit there and bite his tongue while everybody laughed behind his back, questioning his manhood. How would you like to be the biggest Hollywood star, has reached the pinnacle of your career, and behind your back, when you go to a award ceremony or a fundraiser, people sitting in the back laughing at you because they know what your wife is doing to you behind your back? No man with this type of celebrity, or when he reaches the pinnacle of his career, should not have to be in this position where he looks like he's a weak simp in front of the whole world. How does a man gain a reputation that he has built over 50 years? How does he get that back when he has a woman who didn't act as his wife, acted as his enemy, and she did not stop him from doing the unthinkable? See, that's what a good wife does. She tells her man to sit down. This ain't the place, and it's definitely not the time. But she didn't do that. She truly enjoyed watching her husband possibly destroy his career in front of the whole world. And she smiled with that nasty snicker. And now Will has to deal with the consequences of what he has done. He's apologized. Will that be enough? People have done worse in Hollywood and come back to stardom. But he can't get this out of his mind. He can't get the fact that his career will always have an asterisk beside it. And that asterisk will be, you remember when he slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars, instead of all the things he has done in music, rap, movies, philanthropy, all the things he has done. That's going to be right next to his name. And that is something he did not want to bear. I want to thank you for listening to Black Sight. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.